All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Hey, listen. So, which number are we on? We are on 118 of season 3. Oh, God. Lord! There's so many episodes. How many episodes is it? I can't even. I don't even know. Hey, Lurib, how's it going, man? How's it going? Hey, Flow Wizard. Hey, Örjan. No, actually, it's the correct time, as per usual. Slightly before 10 past 9 to allow people to drop in. I've always gone online a little bit off. Hey, Max Grek. Thanks for the follow, man. Oh, much appreciated. So today, Ayaski, how considerate. I know, right? It's crazy. Yeah, so we're gonna continue on this guy. Um, I don't think I will be doing any.
I feel like I should say something smart.
Oh, cheers for the raid, Coldburger. Awesome. For those who don't know, Coldburger Art is a man that needs to be followed. Go to his channel. Hey, Uber Blackthorn. How's it going? Yeah, so yesterday, um, yesterday I was told, the topic was hitman cleaner, aka assassin. Like a cleaner in the sense of he's cleaning people, right? Like in Leon the movie. Uh, and bonus points if I would design him looking like a cleaner. So for all you new people, it's a 30-minute stream every day that starts in 1 minute, and I spend 10 minutes, 30 minutes drawing something. Then the stream ends, right? So yesterday I drew this one on the random topic of Dearbard. Dearbard in the chat, um, he's told me to do that, a hitman. So I kind of played around with the idea that he can swap faces. He has he has tools inside his body, so he can assassinate. So today I think I'll just do like a tweaks here and there and basic shadow pass. And probably, I mean, I will always finish him off offline. I will also show. Let's see, which one was it? This one. I also started on the stream. I made him put him back to he was white dress before. But so this guy was I was asked to do a high-end drug dealer. So the design solution was that he hides the drugs in his arm, and he has a cyberpunk Doberman. Awesome, Coldburger. Good night, man. Hey, Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Hey, Kirill. How's it going? Yeah, so we're now on this guy. Hey, Quentin. How's it going? So, Kirill. Yeah, I know. Like, hey, Donkey Goat. Thanks for the follow, man. And there was someone else I probably missed. Let's see. Who was it? Who was it that followed? Hey, Ghost Shiv. How's it going? Rufflido. And Chip Whitehouse. Thanks for the follow. Atsuki, yeah, the cheek smoker, so you don't need to swap it. So let's start the timer. I'll do some tweaks to him, and then basic shadow pass, and then I think that'll be it for this guy. And then tomorrow we'll do a random thing you can be, and I'll try to design something in the genre of cyberpunk. You can tomorrow morning at the same time you can say cook or prostitute or I mean drug dealer was already taken, a hitman, but and I'll try to design something on the fly. Hey, Drew Barreless, how's it going? Hey, Berserk 1112. Hey, Eternal Lady. Without further ado, let's start the timer. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. So I was thinking in this guy, like he's a hitman, right, with hidden compartments. Obviously, it's a rush job, due to the fact that I only have 30 minutes. Timer started. But it's for all you new people from Kohlberger. I can't spell. This is season 3 of 30 minutes warm-ups every day. At my studio, we have a mandatory 30-minute warm-up period at work. So we spend 30 minutes every morning drawing something random, whatever you want. You can make have a project you're working on, or testing techniques, or exploring. I'm not sure about the text, but the most important thing that we demand of the artist is that they spend the 20 minute 30 minutes creatively. The idea behind it is that it's important to loosen up and get into that mindset and test things out, and not be scared of trying something. Hey Narada, you're back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is not client at all. This is just sketching. Yeah, I think season 1 was around 200 episodes. Season 2 was 240 episodes. Season 3 now we're already at 118, and we're at the half-year mark. So we're gonna probably land around 250. Hey Tomku, how's it going? Yeah, I got rated by Kohlberger, the one and only Kohlberger. But yeah, like I said, the importance of sketching. If for all you who are what was it called? The regulars, right? You all have been following the different experiments and different techniques I've been testing out, and discoveries in terms of how to sketch, how to be free, how to like be creatively liberated by just having this mandatory 30 minutes every day. It's easy to do. Like every time every day I will have to draw 30 minutes, and it sounds like it's basic or a waste of time, but you'd be surprised how efficient. That's horrible. How efficient at sketching you'll be if you don't give up, and if you keep doing it. It's really it creates this really interesting tracks in your mind in how you approach a sketch. Like, because if you know that the sketch is not supposed to be anything else than just an exploration, you're liberated into just draw whatever you want, and you don't care about it, and it's without pressure, and you can just have fun testing an idea out, or even not necessarily have an idea of what you want to draw, and just start drawing and see what comes out in the end. And if it's a shit drawing, it's okay. It's just 30 minutes, you know. At least you've engaged your mind, you know, actively trying to troubleshoot visually, and then you can go about your business and get to work, you know. Quentin, yeah, I'm all groomed. Check it. Oh, I went to the hairdressers or the barber or whatever. Hey, Russell Jones, cheers for the host, our host. Red Clay, yeah, I mean, being limited time-wise also plays a huge part, because one of the biggest reasons why that matters is because you know you have to perform something in 30 minutes only. So you're starting to rationalize. You start to rationalize your steps. You know, like, okay, like on a timer, like me, I can look down at the timer and go, okay, I've spent 5 minutes now doodling. Is it 5 minutes well spent? Like, what have I actually contributed to the drawing in these 5 minutes? And I can question it, like if it's valid or not. And if you do that every day, you'll start sensing your own rhythm. Like, okay, approximately at like minute 10, I'm usually at this specific point in my process, right? I've put down the basic sketch. Then you know, okay, I have 20 minutes now to clean it up or put colors or whatever. And it's a really interesting when you start digging into it. Like into your own creative process, especially if you're trying to perform. You know, oh, I have to finish this sketch in half an hour, or I have to sketch this crocodile, or you know, whatever it might be. It makes it a really interesting challenge, and it's not very easy. Okay, you know, there's this group called Spit Paints, right, which has a 30-minute time limit. But what a lot of people do is that they do it over and over again until they get a really good result. Or they cheat or whatever. And it's a very interesting aspect of drawing when you don't post it publicly. I mean, obviously, I'm doing a mistake in that case of live streaming it to 60 people or whatever. It might, you know, it might not be the wisest, but like if we disregard the fact that I'm live streaming it, and if we, for example, look at the artists in my studio or the studio I work at, who are also doing all these warm-ups, and the amount of progress is really good, and you can see their experiments in these warm-ups being applied in the client work that we're doing. Like Quentin here, for example, in the chat, he works at Opus Arts, and I can see him experimenting with composition and process, and at what point does he add texture, and what point does he add colors, and so on. And it's really interesting to see it being, you know, like applied to Elder Scrolls, you know. Doing illustrations for Elder Scrolls, and then seeing like, oh, I recognize that trick. You figured that out last month in warm-up number 58. You know, it's really cool. It's a really funny idea. a really useful idea. And like I said, a lot of people can deem it as a waste of time, or like I don't have time for this, or what can you absolutely gain from it if you do it every day. I mean, obviously, I have ranted about this now for 10 minutes. And some of you guys, the regulars, also. I mean, Lou Rib here, for example, and Dearbard, and Atski, and Ixi used to also do the warm up at the same time, and post it on the Discord. It was really cool to see. Georg, yeah, absolutely. You learn your process quite fast when you have to start breaking it down and try to try to you know have results, and you have to start rationalizing and just stop drawing on something and go, okay, now I actually have to start coloring, or now I actually have to start putting in lights or whatever. You know? And it also makes you less precious and also bolder. Like you have to just go, okay, I'm gonna make a mark, and that mark is gonna have to be there because I'm not gonna have time to redo it like 15 times. Hey Isra, cheers. I'm glad you like it. Isra, we have a studio Discord. I work at Opus Arts, which is a outsourcing studio. Hey Amir, how's it going? Welcome, sir. Yeah, what's great with Discord and is like this kind of community aspect even within the studio. All right, I think I'm not gonna be pushing the character anymore now. Um, I think what I gotta do is just move on with coloring or shadow, a shadow pass, because I think it's there's an aspect of the presentation of him as an assassin, like we discussed yesterday, that um, having a cast shadow over his face will help sell the idea of being incognito. You know. I'm all good, Amir. I'm all good. I don't have a bot that will help you with Discord, but the Discord is underneath the stream. You know, if you want to join in. Um, I also run a 2 week challenge, Sunday to Sunday, where it's a theme every 2 weeks that everyone can join in on, and after those 2 weeks are up, I do paintovers and discuss, you know, like what I think could be improved, where someone's biggest weakness is, and then we do a new one, and people can try to apply their studies, or it's not like a competition, it's more like a study group, where where me as a little bit more experienced artist just take a look at what you've done. It's not like a mentorship per se. I'm not telling you how to draw or what to draw. It's an open topic, and you can interpret it as you wish. Last topic was Star Wars and Game of Thrones mashup, and a lot of you designed the characters, and I gave you some feedback. Hey, Giacomo! Cheers for the resubscription. Yeah, you'll get it, man. You'll get that rig. Awesome. Oh, really, Ariana? Let's go deeper. Oh yeah, Lurib. Yeah, exactly. Um, so to clarify what Lurib said there, as a thank you for anyone who wants to subscribe to this channel, and help me help you, I give you a personal sketchbook on the Discord, and in that sketchbook, whenever you post something, when I have time, I will make sure to spend extra amount of time in giving you feedback and push you in the right direction. Obviously, on the Discord, there's a share your art channel, and in there I also try to give feedback and pointers. But because I have very limited time, and it's less time I can put into everything, right? So it's prioritization, and usually what that happens is those subscribers that help the channel in their sketchbooks, I go there first, and give those some love, and then if there's any time over spare, crubs. That sounds so bad. My apologies. No, but if there's any spare time, I'll go to share your art to the peasants. That sounds so bad, man. My apologies. Algani, yeah, man, yeah. There's no, like I said, is no obligation to subscribe, only if you want to and if you have the money. I don't want to take anyone's money that need it. If you need that money for food or your kids or whatever, yeah, money goes to those first. Oh, Bjork, cheers, man. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for the sub. And now, Georg, you'll get your own private sketchbook on the Discord, and you also have the ability to show your gang signs of the 30-minute warm-up gang. And also, I'm gonna try to put what's it called, badges. Like this. You guys get a star now, like the default subscriber emote. But I'll make a specific badge, like a tier 1 month is maybe a donut. So you get the donut badge. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Abuda Breakfast. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. And to see you, nice. And for all you new people, it's a daily stream every day at the exact same time. So if you want to join in on the warm-ups and also draw the usual random theme that you guys suggest. I haven't explained that part. Usually what happens is that you guys give me topics of whatever to draw, and I roll a dice and randomly pick one of the topics, and that topic is the one I draw, and I start the timer, and then I'll draw it for half an hour. Usually I get quite a lot done, so it's quite interesting to see, like a realization of a topic. So you guys can join in if you want at the same time, which is even more fun. I still remember when I made the challenge for you guys, which was draw a horse without reference, the result was hilarious, man. I don't think I've laughed that much at sketches in a long, long time. It was so much fun. Atsuki, no, of course. If you want to do that, if you only have money for 1 month, yeah, of course, your sketchbook will stay there. I'm not like hardcore saying, oh, you haven't subbed this month, screw you, and I'll lock your sketchbook. Of course, we're all people. But if people are looking to abuse it, obviously, if you're here and you sub, you'll have a star next to your name that shows that you're a subscriber. So there's at least some sort of transparency there. But of course, I'm not going to be an asshole, be like a tyrant. We're all people. Oh, really? A Voodoo Breakfast at Rockstar? Rockstar North? Or that's really cool. Best of luck, a Voodoo Breakfast. There you go. Fingers and toes crossed. Yeah, man. That's one of the cool things I remember during these 3 years now of doing warm-ups. I had to draw animals like a seal, crocodile, gorilla, horse, all sorts of things. And the only thing I think, as I remember, that I've had to really look up reference for was Snow White. I had to do Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs steampunk. Um, and I couldn't for the life of me remember what Snow White looked like. So that's one of the times I really had to use reference. But usually what happens is that I don't use reference because I see, personally, it's just my personal choice. In these warm-ups, I don't want to look at reference because I don't want to be tied to copying what I see, right? I just want to be creative and do what comes to mind. And sometimes that has disastrous results. But I mean, also in these warm-ups, I have done for a period of time. I think at the beginning of this year, I did study Mondays. So I did a study in the warm-ups every Monday. But then that became around that time art challenge started. So I started doing those art challenges instead. If you want to catch those, see me concepting with purpose over many days, doing a little bit every day, those are available. And underneath the stream, there's a YouTube link. You can click on, and you get all the 3 years of worth of movies. Oh, really? Lincoln. That's pretty cool, man. Best of luck. Hey, Ricky. Yeah, he's right. That's the thing, right? Doing studies is a great way to fill your brain with knowledge. But if you never use that knowledge, like applying it, then what's the purpose of doing studies? And one thing of for example, doing these 30-minute warm-ups, trademark, without reference is that you apply what you have in here, and you can't sit and think about it too much. Like you have to act, you have to draw something. You know, and that's a really really fun challenge. And like I said, it can have disastrous results. It happens too often to be comfortable with, but it's good fun. Yeah, it's a really great way to do it. Let's see here, 116. I need to steal the background of the previous warm-up. Is that? No. Where's the background? Is that it? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is. There we go. Group. No. There. Yes. Goodbye. Okay. Very uneven resolution. That's not good for consistency. Okay. So where are we with time? 4 minutes. Oh god damn. God damn. God damn. God damn. Okay. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. All right. All right. It kind of works. Kind of works. There we go, Watsky. There we go. Eric. Yeah, I mean, the thing with doing studies is that you have to be active in your learning, right? You can't just do them automatically, because if you're just leaning back and doing it automatically, you are doing it like you're just copying. And I think personally, like the purpose for me of doing studies is to fill the brain with the knowledge of what I'm actually trying to learn, and that means being having an active thoughts, you know. That doesn't look right. Probably something more like that. Probably not, but whatever. Avoid breakfast. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great way to do it. That you don't. To clarify for all you new people, the idea is that eventually have more concepts to these kind of little bit of a cyborg world, a cyberpunk world. I'm having fun with, like design practice. So these are some old ones that I've already finished. So I want to add to that world, to that series of drawings. Eric, yeah, I mean, it's nothing bad with doing that. If that helps you focus, if that, you know, makes you work better when your study is finished, I think it's cool. Do it. But in thinking that you're learning actively, I would say that's like a false statement because you're not. I mean, you're probably learning subconsciously, which is also fine. It's all down to the purpose of your study. Lou Rib. My master plan. The idea um, is just to practice design. I've already worked with CD Projekt Red in the past, so it's not like we don't know each other. Eric, well, there you go. That's great. That's a great way to do it. Just relax, have fun, be creative. Don't think about the tool. Don't think about am I copying this right. Just sit back and enjoy. And what you're doing is doing the mileage, right? You're moving the hand to teach your brain how to use it. So that's the really good way then to of what you're doing. All right, that's it. I think I'm not gonna work on this guy anymore on stream. So tomorrow morning we're gonna do another character. So if you want to uh, deduct 30 minutes from now tomorrow, come in at the beginning of the stream and give me your suggestion of a topic, and the topic was going to be something that you do, like a police officer or criminal or druggie or whatever. Um, and then I'll roll the dice and pick one of them, and then I'll on the fly draw something, design a character with line art, and usually what I do is I rant about the justifications of the design choices I make, and kind of make stuff up on the fly about lore and a purpose and whatever standard concept art stuff. Um, Panda, that one was hilarious. What was it? Laser Panda, or what was it? I don't remember, but it was crazy. Um, so who's online? Is someone doing something interesting? What are you doing? Tits and ass. What are you doing? Online. What are you doing? It's pretty cool. Undead horse. That's straight up say arts. What's this? The depth of tits and ass. We're going. That looks pretty cool. Hopefully it's good. Hard to see. But he has a setup at least. So it means he is somewhat serious. Let's rate that person. Pretty cool lines. I'm looking at his stream now. Alright. Yeah, I don't use reference in my warm up, so it's on the fly from memory bank. Siege plays. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for the raid from Kohlberger. Thank you all for the fantastic follows, and thank you Giacomo and Georg for the subscriptions. Mad love, especially to you two. Until next time. The horse guy. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Right. Bye, everyone. Let's go raid this new people. I have no idea, but it looked like he had a good setup. So bye bye, all. And see you tomorrow at the same time. Toodles!